Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. I'm Corey and this is my channel, Get Sharp, where viewers like you are helping me build a sharpening business. This community we have, you guys are awesome. We've got some great people in the comments. I imagine we probably have a combined 500 years of grinding and sharpening experience in the comment section. So really appreciate all of you guys, helping me level up quicker than I would if I was all on my own. And business last couple of days, I haven't gotten a call in over 24 hours. So that's kind of weird, but you know how it goes. All of a sudden a bunch of knives are gonna come flowing in. Kind of good timing though to not have knives, because we just invested $415 in upgrading the sharpening lab here, and that investment is right here in these two boxes. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. One came in an Amazon box and one did not, but both of these were purchased on Amazon. All right, we got a box and a box and a box and a box. Might save that second box for our own outgoing shipping. I'm sure some of you are looking at this box and probably have an idea what's in it already. Oh, a nice little thank you card. Thank you for your choice. Dear customer, thank you for your purchase. We devote to providing the best products and service to customers. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact Amazon. We will try our best to assist you. Wish you have a great day. Best regards. Our friends in China. Here she is. We got ourselves a CBN wheel. I went ahead and ordered which one was this one? 800 grit and 1200 grit CBN wheel. And the logic behind that, two things. Number one, I didn't have enough money in the account for 3 wheels. I legit had, there's $5 in the business account right now. Let's just put it that way. Again, the business account, it's a hobby business. I don't eat off of it. I'm building a business off of it, right? So we can take it down to $5. And I turn paper statements off so the bank's not gonna smack me with a $6 fee on an account with $5, taking my balance down to $-1 and then incurring a $36 non-sufficient funds fee. Yeah. How many $40 hamburgers have you had? I've had a couple. Glad those days are long gone though. Anyhow, 800 grit, 1200 grit. In my logic, we've got those belts. We invested in some good belts recently. These wheels are specifically purchased for super steels, the Shuns, the Asher pocket knives, M390, VG-Max, that hard shit, right? So we'll run our chips off with the diamond belt, the 200 grit diamond belt. Then we have a 400 grit silicon carbon belt. We've got lots of those, and that'll get us, get our how do I put it? Get rid of all the chips, and then we're gonna jump over to the Tormek on these CBN wheels, and that's where we're gonna do the magic and put that beautiful, perfect edge on it. I spent several weeks, if not a month, researching which company wheel I was gonna buy from. I was teetering between Diamond and CBN. Diamond's the obvious choice. It's Diamond. Nothing harder than a diamond, right? But they're twice, they're more than twice. They're like 125% more expensive than these. And then they also have ongoing costs like anti-corrosion liquid, because the wheels are made of, I believe, some type of steel, and that can corrode. So it can get expensive to run that stuff. This was the next best thing in line. CBN. I think it's electroplated. I don't think it's resin bonded. I don't know which is better. I'm assuming resin. I could be wrong though. But I did a lot of reviews, and this stuff seems to hold up pretty well. I also was thinking there's several different companies you can buy your CBN wheels from. Doesn't that fit? Look at that. This is just one on Amazon. The reviews were kind of in the middle. It wasn't like 5 stars across the board. Anyhow, I went with these guys because the other one that I was thinking about was called UF Sharp. And I tell you what, that's what would be in my hands right now. But UF Sharp, their higher grit, I was more interested in the higher grits because I've got something for the low grits, and that's the 1x30. But their high grit belts have rounded edges or a radius. So, and I do a lot of kitchen knives, and a lot of them got those stubborn little handles, and I need a square edge on my wheel. So that's why I went with this company. I spent hours on Alibaba, AliExpress, all these Chinese, madeinchina.com, looking at tons of different manufacturers of these, or middlemen for these wheels. And yeah, I think there's probably only like 5 or less companies that are actually manufacturing these from what I could tell. I could be wrong. If anybody out there happens to know the actual manufacturer, I would love to know that. Yeah, yeah, that would be great to meet one of those companies. Anyhow, here it is. I understand I can run this thing dry or wet. I also understand that if I get it wet, I gotta dry it out really quickly. Look at that. Super flat. I was also on the fence. So Diamond, boom, not happening. A lot of friggin' money, and an ongoing cost associated with the anti-corrosion solution. So then I'm like, CBN, and then I was like, do I go CBN or do I go with the Tormek Blackstone? I wish, so I bought my system used, and mine came with the SG250 and the SJ250. And again, I hate to brag all the time, but I got a friggin' killer deal, $500 for my whole kit. That's all it had. Oh, and the leather wheel. So I got 3 wheels. It was I feel like I got a really good deal. And it's the serial number says it was made in 2023, so it's not that old. But if I was buying brand new, I wouldn't buy the SG250. It's a waste of money. Spend, I think it's $30, $40 more, and go buy yourself that silicon carbide wheel. Because once you get that business up and running, it's not gonna be long before that first Shun walks in the door. It's gonna kick your ass. So anyways, it's like, should I go with the silicon carbide or should I get this one? Silicon carbide, one stone can do the job of both of these, because I can bust out the 80 grit diamond and dress it for low grit, roughly 300, and then I can bust out the 1000 grit diamond and dress it for 3000. I got 2-in-1, and I started thinking like, dang, then I'm gonna be dressing silicon carbide all the time. And I'm gonna have to true it. Who knows how much I'm gonna have to true it. Silicon carbide's harder than the SG250. So how quickly is that wheel gonna ruin or run out this diamond bit here that Tormek sells for truing? That's 75 bucks out of pocket when you need a new one. I have no idea how long that guy's gonna last. So we might need to put up another 2x4 over here. Maybe we'll put the lightweight wheels over here, like the leather, the felt, and then we'll put the heavier ones over here. I would just like to get a 12mm rod and just have that thing mounted. Oh no, because then I'd have to take off a ton of wheels to get to the one in the back. That's no bueno. Yeah, I think this is the best system so far. Only thing is they don't dry out as well. Anytime I'm out here, I'll come over and I'll flip them around. This one's got like some kind of material mold on it. I gotta do some research to figure out how to take care of that. It's one of the things about living in Washington, man. It's always friggin' wet here. Yep, I deserve that one. And before I let you guys go, let's just go ahead and peek at this other stone. So this is our 800 grit. I didn't see any marking on the actual wheel itself. Oh no, this one does. It says 1200 right on the wheel. But 200 bucks after tax. Not too bad. Like, how does this work? Is the CBN just on the outside surface and that's it? Or is it this whole chunk of steel? It says electroplated, so I'm assuming it's just the outside. I don't know though. If you guys know, please inform your homie over here, who's just sweating like a mother right now. Let's go ahead and inspect our product here. Need to look for any kinds of nicks, especially on the edge. I'm gonna say it looks all right. It runs smooth. Oh, I'm excited, guys. This is gonna be a fun one. I only personally own one super steel knife, and that is the gift from Jaeger. I'm gonna have to get one of Jaeger's knives back in here and hook him up with the complimentary sharpening. See what we can do with these here wheels. Oh man, this is exciting, huh? So we need to get about 18 more knives in here, okay? Hear me out. 18 more knives. And then we need to spend some more money. What are we gonna buy next? What do we buy next? I don't know. Might get one of those small jeweler grinding systems, the little ones, where you can have the smaller felt wheels, and maybe we'll do one of those. This big old fat honky felt wheel, I don't know, it just seems like a friggin' lot for the, you know, it's gonna require me to spray a ton of diamond compound on it. And that one, I think that was like a $70 or $80 piece of felt. Not cheap, you know. And I would like to have one dedicated for, you know, 3 micron, 1 micron, quarter micron diamonds. So I'm not mixing the grits. I can have a actual consistency. So yeah, fun little, I guess you call that an unboxing video. Appreciate you guys so much helping me make this decision. Now we just need to get some knives in here so we can make some more money and buy some more tools. All right, see ya.